Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another Linsense video, and today I'm not really going to be talking about a certain fragrance. I'm going to be talking about a topic that is often brought up a lot when it comes to fragrances, and that is compliments. How do you get compliments? What fragrances get you compliments? Where do you get compliments? I bought a fragrance that was a compliment machine, this compliment hype monster, but when I wore it, it didn't give me compliments. So there are a few things, especially when it comes to compliments, is how you get them, when you receive them, where you're gonna get them. Okay. Now, one thing you got to realize is that, you know, a lot of fragrances, no matter what, if someone says they're strong enough to penetrate a mass, a lot of times they really aren't. I mean, and even if they are, it's not like you're gonna get the full smell, you know, from that fragrance. So you got to realize nowadays, with the, you know, way we got to wear masks and everything, it is going to be kind of hard to get compliments. However, when you guys are wearing a fragrance, don't go based off of just if somebody says this thing gets you compliments. You're gonna get compliments galore, stuff like that. Honestly, some compliments that you will get is based off your facial expressions. Okay, if you're an approachable person, if you're not an approachable person, if you got kind of this bad attitude, maybe you kind of look like a sourpuss, people are not going to give you a compliment. Okay, sometimes it's all about how your expressions are on your face, or maybe your body language. Okay, another thing is you got to think about where you are wearing your fragrance. Okay, a lot of times, think about it, any fragrance can get you a compliment. Okay, doesn't matter what you paid for. Doesn't matter if it's a cheapie, an expensive, niche, designer, indie. Does not matter. Something will get you a compliment, and that is if you got to think about your environment. Okay, when you guys are outside or something like that, if you don't have really that many smells, you know, kind of fighting off with your fragrance, you're probably gonna get compliments. However, if you wear that one fragrance that people have said is a compliment machine, and maybe someone else has some fragrances on, and someone else, you're around a lot of people who all have different fragrances on, it's going to be hard to pinpoint exactly what you're wearing from someone else's standpoint. Okay, so you might not get a compliment, but someone might say, man, it smells great in here. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a compliment towards you. Doesn't mean it's a compliment towards the other person. You just got to kind of take it as if, you know, you smell good, you know someone's probably smelling it, and that'd be a compliment. Another thing is with compliments, it doesn't, you know, compliments don't always mean something good. Okay, compliments could easily be something that someone just smelling something. Okay, I smell something in the air. What is it? I don't know what it is. That could be a compliment as well. That means your fragrance is actually out and open and it's working. Okay, again, you guys, you got to think about if you guys are going nose blind to these fragrances as well. Now, there's ways to tell if you're either going nose blind or your fragrance is just a dud. Okay, now nose blind means completely you sprayed a good amount too, and you just can't smell anything. Okay, now a lot of times people think their fragrances are bad, when in reality it's you're just gonna get these little whiffs here and there. Maybe you haven't smelt it in like 10 minutes after you sprayed it on, but then maybe, like, you know, after that 10 minutes, you kind of get a breeze or something like that. Maybe some kind of wind. Maybe you're at the office and the fan hits you a little bit, and then you smell it again. Okay, remember, you are getting used to that smell so much that you go nose blind to it, and again, you'll just keep smelling it throughout the day. Again, another thing is, do not get into the hype of something as a parfum extract or EDC, EDT, or anything like that. I've had plenty of EDCs that outperform, giving more compliments than anything else. And again, it's because you might be the only person wearing a fragrance to wherever you're going. Okay, so say you're going to a wedding. Okay, say maybe not that many guys are wearing fragrances, because a lot of guys are, you know, kind of scared of wearing fragrances. Okay, and you're there one guy that's wearing something. Obviously you might get a compliment because your fragrance is the only thing in the air. Okay, so people might, you know, they might smell it, and yet that's the reason why you're actually getting a compliment. It doesn't always mean that your fragrance is the best thing. It's just that that's the only smell people can smell at the time. Again, if you're wearing think about it. If you're wearing a fragrance or anything like that, and you walk into a Bath and Body Works, okay, Do you think that many people are going to smell that fragrance when you got all these other different smells going in the air, okay? Now, one thing I like to do is, people say the best time to apply a fragrance is when you just jump out of the shower. That's most likely true. However, if you don't have that option, if you maybe you forgot to shower, maybe you shower at night for the morning time, always use some unscented lotion or maybe even some Vaseline. Rub it on some of your pulse points, your wrists, your neck, ears, and then spray away. And then again, you're not gonna want to spray. Okay, say you just got out of the shower, okay, and then you spray, and then it's still almost about an hour and a half before you get to work or wherever you got to get to, okay? Most of the time, that fragrance is already in the dry down phase, which not that many people are going to be able to smell, okay? So, me personally, yes, I will spray. If I get out of the shower, I'll spray once. But then again, I'm also going to add one more or two more sprays right before I get into wherever I got to go. So, if I'm about to go to work, spray in the morning after a shower, and then right in the car, I'll spray a couple more and then go into work, okay? Again, compliments are not always going to be given. Again, you got to think about people too. Maybe someone is just too shy to give a compliment, okay? Got to think about that as well. Not everyone is just going to be outgoing and say, oh my God, you smell good. That's not how it works, okay? Again, you just got to be kind of in the right place at the right time to get a compliment, okay? Again, any fragrance can get a compliment, okay? It all depends on where you're wearing it, how you're wearing it, what your facial expressions are, what is your whole body language when you're wearing this, okay? Like I said, if you're an asshole, you look like a little prick. If you got this kind of shitty attitude, your facial expressions can show, and even without the mask, your body expressions can show. If you just look kind of like a complete, like, asshole or complete jag or whatever you want to call it, sometimes people might not want to come up to you and give you a compliment, man. There's, I've seen people who, some people are just plain rude, or they're just angry people, or they're assholes, man. Like, I've got, you've ever been to a store or like a gas station and, the worker, suggests, hey, like, we got something free, like you can get, and the person is just such an asshole. He's like angry. No, I don't need that shit like that. So again, you gotta be an approachable person, okay? Having a great attitude will definitely give you compliments as well, because think about it. If you got a great attitude, you got a smile, you got great body language, people are gonna come up to you, and that's how they're gonna be able to smell those fragrances, okay? So with all that stuff being said, man, again, don't let compliments be like one of the main factors on why you buy a fragrance, okay? Don't go out there, oh my God, I need something that gets me compliments. Oh my God. No. First of all, the fragrance should smell good to you, okay? If it smells good to you, and if you have those, those things going for you, got a great personality, you're wearing it maybe where someone's not wearing, not too many people are wearing fragrances, not too many different smells, fighting against that fragrance, then wear it. If it makes you feel uplifting, wear the fragrance, okay? That's what personally should be your main reason in buying fragrances, okay? Not if it's going to get you compliments. It should be just for those reasons alone. If you like it, if maybe at least your wifey likes it, those are some reasons, okay? But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, any fragrance can get you the compliments, okay? Again, how you wear it, where you wear it, when you wear it, doesn't even matter. All that stuff, people are saying, oh my God, you got to wear a fragrance at this time. No, it really doesn't have to be like that. You can literally wear any fragrance that you want at any time, okay? Now, obviously, you're not going to wear a super potent, loud fragrance into work, okay? Just be mindful on that. But again, any fragrance can get you compliments. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Yeah!